It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in here. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Ball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. One gone, and Derek Jeter. Here's Derek Jeter now in his 20th and final major league season. Made that official back in February as he'll stand in here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Throw on to first, and Jeter's set down for the second out of the inning. Carlos Beltran will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. And this will hit about halfway up the monster. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's all you got to do. Just get the ball in the air out there. Now, this one hits about 2/3 of the way towards the top and winds up an easy double.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You get the 2-out double. This would be a good run to pick up here in the first inning, especially here on the road. Give your guy something to work with when he takes him out.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And that ball is out of here. It's a 2-run home run for Mark Teixeira. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the... Shane Victorino will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0 it's back to 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Pitch home to Victorino. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Daniel Nava will stand in now following leadoff walk. And might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Alfonso Soriano leads things off now in the top half of the second. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Soriano holding now the pitch. Runner goes for second. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Nava will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Eduardo Nunez will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it. Brian Roberts will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Mike Napoli will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Swing and a high chopper. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Bogaerts, a native of Aruba, had all of 44 Major League at-bats before the postseason rolled around last year. But you'd have to say he was a big part of the Red Sox run to the title.
No question about that, and he's going to be a huge part of their future as well. Still just 21 years old, won't turn 22 until October. He's going to get the chance to play almost every day in 2014.
A.J. Persinski.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Will Middlebrooks would be next. Swinging a ground ball to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And Nava is there to bring it in shy of the monster for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and in steps Derek Jeter. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. And this one's taken by Jeter, and he'll reach. It's ball 4. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. The 1-2. Fouled back. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Runners are at first and second with one away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. Brian McCann will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Jeter leads from second. The pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knockout pitch, but he can't find it here. I think he's going to have to challenge him 3-2.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to first. Will Middlebrooks makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in by Roberts for route number 2. Shane Victorino will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Alfonso Soriano will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 gone, here's Ichiro. 2-1. And ball 3 now to Ichiro. Be careful, 3-1. Three and 2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Eduardo Nunez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Victorino is going to have room. Daniel Nava will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4. Dustin Pedroia will stride in again. Struck out swinging his first time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound.
Meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Mike Napoli will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Oh, and Napoli really gets into this one as he sends a ball out to deep left field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2. Xander Bogaerts will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So a runner report at second here with 1 away. And in steps their catcher, A.J. Pierzynski. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 3 runs already home here. And this is swung on and missed by Pierzynski as he becomes out number 2. Will Middlebrooks will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
The next 3-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view.
And this will be taken in there by McCann, and that... Brian Roberts will step forward to start things off for the Yankees with newcomer Jacoby Ellsbury set to follow next. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Pitch on the way. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and Bradley will play it on the hop. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he will beat the throw. It's 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out. So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, will stand in. Base on balls his last time. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And Jeter lays off here as the count moves to 2-1. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Bradley makes the catch, tagging as the runner from 3rd. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at 3rd, 1 away. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from 3rd. It's now a 4-3 game.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and 1 hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into 2nd with an RBI double.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, this is hit hard towards 2nd. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from 2nd will stay put at 3rd, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. So 1st and 3rd with 1 away, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Alfonso Soriano, we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to 3rd. And he'll step on the bag. Shane Victorino come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That one's in there, 3-1. Now here it comes. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Daniel Nava will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Here we go.
Here's Jeter at short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Andrew Miller will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Ichiro Suzuki will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Eduardo Nunez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and standing in is the fine second baseman Brian Roberts. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. David Ortiz will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And this is fouled straight back. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Mike Napoli will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. And he reaches for 1 out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. This is lined right back up the middle, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. A.J. Pierzynski will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring.
A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Will Middlebrooks will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head towards the mound. And that will be all for Hiroki Kuroda. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But Teixeira is there to get the glove up, and the inning is over. Jacoby Ellsbury will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Runner at first, and Derek Jeter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Carlos Beltran will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no...
And that'll be off the green monster in left. And now they've got a man caught out there. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Craig Breslow will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Brian McCann will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Bradley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings.
How about it? Designated hitter.
Alfonso Soriano will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And this one runs in. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Daniel Nava waits on deck. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Therefore it is Ichiro, and he's got it for out number 2. Daniel Nava will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a ground ball to first. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Eduardo Nunez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And Ichiro's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it won't be in time as Ichiro's able to take second with ease.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Brian Roberts will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Jacoby Ellsbury will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
And now a pitch lined into right field. He comes through. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Burke Badenhop will take over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
Now taking for the Red Sox.
Derek Jeter will try and keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. David Ortiz will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. David Ortiz will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. A quick out number 1. Mike Napoli will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And that miss misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And right off the bench, it's a home run. A.J. Pierzynski will try again after hitting that two-run homer his last time around. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Well, Middlebrooks will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home. Mike Karp will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop. Jonathan Herrera will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Koji Uehara is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Carlos Beltran will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Mark Teixeira will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Brian McCann will stand in as their last chance now. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. And Soriano able to hold back on that one. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a full house here at Fenway. 36,984 on their feet. And this is blocked that time by Pierzynski. Good reactions there. Just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Ichiro Suzuki will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And that misses, ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, you know, some late-game heroics in the bottom of the 8th were what proved to be the difference, as they rallied back to win in front of a very enthusiastic home crowd.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, it's not too often that we hand the award to a pinch hitter, but his home run was definitely the big blow of this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more